Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Spa Queen Unleashed podcast. I'm Mary Wilson, and I am so excited to be here today, you guys. I want to give a shout out to Fiesta Media Studios for this production and to my sponsor, Spa Royale Dayspa. So here it is, another Wellness Wednesday episode. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I literally don't even know what I'm talking about today. I am just going to speak from my heart because that's what happens every time I do a podcast. And I am confident that today I'm going to be able to share with you some things that are going to help your life be the best that it can be. I want to help you create your best life. I want to help you create a life that is filled with peace, love, and happiness. And I want you guys to know that we have that opportunity and that choice every single day. Every single day that you wake up, you've been chosen to be here. There's a reason why you woke up. There's a reason for your existence. So we need to find that. We need to find that. We need to find our purpose. We need to find our passion. We need to fill our lives with the things that serve us and get rid of the things that don't serve us. I think that for too long, so this is what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about today is living a peaceful existence. Yeah, you cannot find peace by avoiding life. I just think that too many of us right now, especially in today's day and age, are living in fear, living really stressed, living in chaos. And it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. So how can I help you? How can I help you recognize some of the things that we are in total control of that can help us live our best life? And I know that sounds cliche, living your best life. I'm living my best life. No, truly living your best life. And what I mean by your best life is I mean your authentic life. That life that is yours. That you command every aspect of your life. That you are doing you and no one else. That is ultimate freedom. That is real living. That is where it's at. I'm here to tell you. So, how do we create a peaceful existence? For me, creating a peaceful existence begins with me. It begins with what I do and what I choose to do. Every single morning, I wake up and I have a ritual. I have a morning routine. If we have routines and rituals that include you first, you set yourself up for success for the rest of the day. We've talked about that before. I'm telling you. So when I wake up in the morning and I light my incense, I read, I go for my exercise, I come back, I do my farm chores. So the time is, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. That's my 2 hours of bliss. I'm able to really just focus on myself, getting myself right, tapping into the things that are important to me that make me feel super good, right? You guys know I'm an animal lover, so I'm getting that animal one-on-one time when I'm doing my farm chores out there in the morning. I love the smell of my incense. It just brings me peace and relaxation. I love it. That's the hippie in me. I don't know, but I really like it. And then I read something nourishing, something good for my soul, something good for my brain, something that challenges me, something that gives me something to think about while I'm out there exercising. Hi, David. I see you too. My biggest fan. But yeah, so it's just one of those things where it's like, if you start your day by setting it up for success and you've filled your cup, you are so prepared for whatever life brings at you, because we all know that something's going to happen. Something's going to go wrong. I mean, listen, true story, right? I got home Sunday and my AC didn't work at my house. Awesome. You guys know it's hot, right? Luckily, I have 2 ACs, so the one was still working. Anyway, David came home. He fixed it. It was fine. But on the way home, the AC in my truck went out. True story. Both ACs in one day. I was like, really? That's just, I mean, what's going on? You know, but how did I react to that? I was just like, well, just going to have to get that fixed. You know, I'm not going to get mad and upset over things that I can't control, right? And that's part of living a peaceful existence, is understanding that you are in control of your reaction. That is what we're in control of. We're not in control of anything except ourselves, right? So once we understand that and really, really, really own that, man, life gets so much better, you guys. It really, really does. You know, we have to learn to be mindful. This is another thing that I think is huge in being able to live a peaceful existence. Being mindful. What does mindfulness mean? Mindfulness, I am like tongue twister Mary today. Anyways, mindfulness, what does it mean? It means being consciously aware of the right now, right here. Like right now, right here, I am so fully present with you guys. I am not thinking about anything else except what I am bringing to you, what knowledge I can share with you, what wisdom I can share with you, how I can relate my experiences to the experiences that you're probably having and have had. So being mindful, understanding that all we have is right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. Being present is so important. And I think that when you're able to just accept where you are right here, right now, and have a map of where you're going, and every day, every moment, every minute of every day, you have the choice and the ability to be working towards that goal, working towards those dreams. And I think that's what keeps me so alive and so hungry, right? Having a plan of action of where you're going. We all know that there is no up without a down, right? There is no up unless there's a down. What does that mean? That means that you are going to go through things that aren't so good. We're going to have good and bad. That's just life. It is what it is, right? But it's how we choose to deal with those bad situations and those bad times that create our reality, that create our now, that create our existence, that create the space that you hold in your head. So with that being said, you know, you cannot be you can't really truly know what gratitude truly means unless you've been through the hardships, right? You can't be grateful without having gone through some sort of hardship. And so I think that when you're mindful, when you bring yourself back to a space of gratitude, it really, really opens you up to more abundant blessings, because when you're not even aware of what it is that you have and what it is that you've already achieved and already accomplished, you're not going to attract more of that, right? So being in gratitude means that you are so grateful for what you have right here, right now, and moving forward in that direction, you know, of where you want to be. You can only get there if you're grateful for what you have right now. That's the facts. That's just the truth. It's the law of attraction. I'm telling you, it's so real. But how can we get into a super healthy mindset, keeping our headspace positive and loving and nurturing? Well, it starts with being mindful, making conscious decisions and conscious choices. Most of us walk around in our subconscious. 95% of us do. Only 5% of us humans are truly living consciously. That's sad, but it totally makes sense, right? It totally makes sense because our subconscious, our ego loves to keep us safe. It loves to protect us. It loves the common. It loves we're creatures of habit, right? So change is scary. Retraining your brain is scary, but it can be done. You can totally change your mindset and rewire the way that you think. It takes practice, daily practice, but it can be done. And it's such a great gift to give to yourself, right? Knowing that you are not your past. You're not defined by your past, right? But your past creates your future because you know where you've been and what you've done and what you don't want moving forward, right? So I think that when you're able to make peace with the things that have happened to you, and understand that nothing really happens to you, everything happens for you, good or bad. It really does. It's just up to you to look for that good opportunity to, make it a better experience for yourself, an experience like, a lesson learned. Life is just full of experiences, and wisdom comes from those experiences and what you've learned, right? So there's always a lesson in anything that we do. Anything that we do, there's a lesson, right? So I think that with mindfulness, I think that with gratitude practice, those two things right there can really, really help you create this amazing existence in your headspace. And when your headspace is strong and when you are really at peace, living your life authentically, doing you will see that things just don't get to you the way they used to. They just don't. And right now, our lives, all of our lives are a little chaotic. We have a lot of stress going on. We have a lot of uncertainty. We have a lot of division. We have a lot of just, I don't know, it's just a little, the energy is a little crazy right now. So what you can do is center yourself. What you can do is work on yourself. What you can do is control your environment, right? Because that is really, truly the only thing that you can do. You cannot control the rest of the world. You can't control everyone, but you can control you. And that's what I'm trying to share with you guys is that amidst all of the chaos and all of the craziness that's going on, you still have control over your mental health. You have control over your thoughts. And remember, we are thinker of thoughts. We're the observer. We are not our thoughts, right? So it takes work. It takes work to get to the root of where our thoughts and feelings and triggers come from. But when you're willing to sit down and stay quiet and really understand the triggers and the things that get you and that get you feeling some sort of way and really dive into the why, you'll get to know yourself. When you get to know yourself, when you're able to figure out, oh, this is why, this is it, you can reparent that thought. You can rewrite a new story, right? You can give yourself what you didn't get at that moment in time when you were a little kid as an adult. You can do that. And it's so cool and it's so amazing. But I'm here to tell you it's not easy. It's so much work, but it's so worth it. I want every single one of you to feel what I feel, to understand that when you're able to become a mindful person, a grateful person, a kind person, a loving person, a compassionate person, but doing it for yourself first, and then you're better able to do that for everyone else. It is a life-changing experience. It is it's a game changer. Like your life becomes so much better. And it's because you are living your authentic self. You don't have to worry about anything because that is you. And when you feel 100% confident in the shoes that you are walking in, nobody can tell you anything. Nobody can tell you anything. And that is power. That is the most amazing feeling in the entire world, to be able to be yourself and own your shit 100% without apology. That's it. That's it. And I want that for every single one of you. And I'm sharing how to do that. I'm telling you guys, just try it. Start with one daily promise to yourself. Become your own best friend. Stop betraying yourself. Don't let yourself down. Keep a promise to yourself every single day. Start with something small and do it every single day and see where that takes you. See how you develop as a human. It's incredible. I'm telling you. You have to stop listening to that weak voice that we all have. We all have this, well, we like to call it the bitch voice, right? We all have it. This little voice that tells you, oh, no, it's okay. Don't do that. And it gives you permission to choose the easier path, right? So what you have to do is recognize that voice when it starts telling you, oh, don't worry, you don't have to go work out today. You don't have to do that. You might get rained on, That was a true story. That was a conversation in my head today. And I said, you know what? Not today, Satan. You're going to go for your walk and you're going to set yourself up for awesome success today because you're going to do all of the things that make you feel good, right? Have you guys ever heard of Mel Robbins? She is awesome. She is an author and she is the author of the 5-second rule. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that before, but let me share. Mel Robbins talks about the 5-second rule. Basically, any time that you have the instinct to go do something, you literally have 5 seconds to get your body moving and to go towards that goal. That's it. 5 seconds. So if you're thinking, oh, no, I should hit the snooze button. I shouldn't go exercise this morning because it might rain. Who cares if it rains? You get rained on all the time. But it was just so cozy this morning and whatever. No. What do I say to myself? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a life hack. I promise. Try it. Next time there's a decision and something that you need to do and you're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it and see what happens. It basically disrupts something in your brain. But basically that right there will help you get it done. Just move. Like it'll interrupt the thought. That's what it does. It interrupts your thought. So Mel Robbins, 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time you need to do something that you don't want to do, try it. See what happens. I would love to hear your feedback on that because it's awesome. I love that little life hack. So, stop listening to your bitch voice. Start doing what you need to do no matter what. Stop with the excuses. We all have excuses. All of us. Think about how many times you come up with fucking excuses for everything because we're like that. That's how we humans are. But when you own your shit and when you get right and you get real and you live in truth and authenticity, that won't work anymore. You're going to be really hyper aware of excuses and it's really actually going to get on your nerves. You're just going to be like, oh, I can't with that. You know what I mean? Like what I'm hearing is an excuse. What I'm hearing is an excuse. So don't do that to yourself. Break that habit with yourself and see what happens because it's pretty cool. We are so capable. We as humans are so capable of becoming the best version of ourselves. We have so much untapped potential. And I'm telling you, when you start tapping into your potential, it's like the universe just opens up and it welcomes you and it says, yes, you have arrived. Come with me. Let me show you the way. Let me shower you with this. Let me shower you with the right people. Let me shower you with abundance. Let me shower you with this blessing and this blessing. And they come so fast at you that you know you're doing the right thing because the universe loves it when you're obedient and when you listen and when you choose the right path. Everything flows and everything works out for you the way it should be, no matter what, no matter how many little things these humans that we coexist with in this world try to knock you down or try to hurt you some way or try to get mad or try to get at you or whatever. It doesn't matter because you're on your way, because you're living your true existence. You are following the path that was meant for you. You are pushing forward. You are using the courage, the wisdom, the light that you have inside of you for good, for the betterment of others. And that is powerful. So, how do you get rid of excuses? How do you do that? Well, first you have to be mindful. First you have to be hyper aware. Like you really just have to be aware. Listen to the conversations in your head. Choose to take action and resist the mental resistance. You're gonna have resistance. You're gonna have it because our brains our ego loves to keep us safe. Keep us safe. No, don't do that. That's uncomfortable. Listen, I've told you guys, get comfortable being uncomfortable. I love being uncomfortable these days because I know on the other side of that is my growth. I love it. I literally love feeling uncomfortable. Like this morning when I was getting ready to do this podcast, I was like, Mary, here you are. What's your topic, girl? What's your topic? I don't have one. Okay. So why don't you have one? You need one. Why don't you have one? This is my head, right? This is all the mind chatter. I was like, I am confident that when I start my podcast, I'm going to have all the right words and everything that I need to share with you guys because I'm speaking from the heart. I am speaking authentically me, what I know, what has helped me, what can help you. That's how I know. I have confidence in that. Does it take courage to get on here and be live on Facebook and be videoed and know that there's no going back? Yeah, it does. But it feels so good when you push through and you're able to just go with the flow and do what you are meant to do, right? That is what I'm doing with this podcast. I'm doing what I am supposed to do. I am supposed to be helping you, and I want to help you. That is what I was put on this earth for, and I know it. So we have to take control of our minds, control of our immediate environment, because that is what we can control. That's it. But you get to be the co-creator of your life. Like, you get to manifest the good things. You get to create. You get to dream. You get to choose what it is that you want. And once you choose your path and you start putting in work, it comes back to you. It comes back to you twofold. Then you're in this space of love and peace and harmony, which is, I think, what all of us as humans really want in this world, right? But you know, it is so much easier to be mad and angry than it is to be happy. Why is that? Anger is a much stronger emotion than happiness. That's why. So it takes a little bit of work, but I'm here to tell you that it is so worth it. You are worth it. You deserve to feel good every single day. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to have bad days. We all have bad days. But what it means is that you get to choose how you react to those bad days, and you get to choose how you feel. You get to choose. How magical and amazing is that? Seriously. Like, you are the author of your own book. You get to write the next chapter and the next chapter and the next chapter, right? But you don't get these new chapters without having the old chapters, right? So your past really it helps build your future. So for anything that you've gone through in your life, anything that you have experienced, understand that you have the right to retrain and rewire your brain for the good of you. And I absolutely, positively love this quote by Dr. Wayne Dyer. It's, peace is the result of retraining your mind to process life as it is rather than as you think it should be. Wow. Now that is profound, right? Processing things as they are, not as you think they should be. That's huge, because as humans, we love to be in control of every single thing. Try surrendering. Try allowing things to just happen organically and naturally as they are supposed to. And you will find that what is for you shall not pass you. And oh my gosh, I am a true living testament to this. I really am. And it just gives me goosebumps and chills, because I know that if you guys take any little thing that I've mentioned in today's podcast and apply it to your life and start working on it, you're going to see great changes, and you're going to become such a much happier, peaceful human. And that is what I want for all of us. Amidst chaos lie opportunities. You can literally take anything that you have been given and turn it to gold. Everything you touch can turn to gold if you allow it. So that is my podcast for today, guys. I am so grateful to have been able to share this time with you. And Yeah, man, you guys, I really want to start hearing from you. We're going to open up the phone lines, and we're gonna help some people. We're going to help some of you guys get unstuck. So I'm going to thank you. I'm going to see you guys Friday. I'm going to drop a special podcast at 12 o'clock. Fiesta Media Studios going to get my production going. Spa Royale Day Spa is going to sponsor us, and it's going to be fabulous. And I cannot wait to see you guys back here on Friday at noon. Make sure to check out the podcast on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, all the places. Give me a like, subscribe so you don't ever miss any of these. And if there are any topics that you guys want to talk about that you really want to hear my perspective or my experience, please let me know. Send me an email, mary@sparoyale.net, or you can DM me through Facebook, Instagram, any of those. But anyway, I hope that you have a beautiful Wednesday. Thank you.